Welcome back in to another episode of the TPT podcast. Everybody, it's your boy Jaden Lawler getting into another week of Kansas City Chiefs football, looking to smash the Houston Texans in Houston.
65 toss power trap. That might pop wide open, Rats.
Well, let's get right into it, everybody. The Chiefs go to Houston to play the Houston Texans. And everyone knows the Houston Texans are a 1-11-1 team. Not a good team at all. With that being said, we just watched this Chiefs team barely beat the Denver Broncos. It was a 6-point game, 7-point game, whatever it was. We ended up pulling it out. This Houston team last week, I know they're beat up this week, they went into Dallas and played very, very well. So if they can go in Dallas and play very, very well versus a good Dallas team, I'm going to start off this podcast saying I'm going to be concerned if the Chiefs don't get a 21, 24, even a 30-plus win on Sunday. If they go out, they win by 10, it's 27-17 or 37-17. I'm going to be very, very concerned. And they will not have Dameon Pierce. In case y'all did not know that, Dameon Pierce will not play in this game. So they do not have their best player. And their best wide receiver has not been practicing this week. So they do not have a lot going in Houston. I mean, we just played one of the worst teams last Sunday, okay, in the Broncos. Now, this is the worst team. This is the bona fide Bryce Young lottery team. If the Chiefs don't go in, if Travis Kelce doesn't go in and have a offensive player of the year type game, and Patrick Mahomes doesn't throw for 4 or 5 touchdowns, there's a problem. There's a problem. So the number one thing I think, and I'm not going to really go into what the Chiefs need to do in this game because it's really quite simple. It's really just one thing. Play your style of ball, and when you're up 14-0, go up 21-0, go up 28-0. You keep going. I think the Chiefs get this thing where they cannot play a complete game. I don't understand it. I don't know the last time the Chiefs have played a complete game. I don't. Maybe the 49ers game, but even then there was a turnover in that game. So I don't know when the last time they've had a complete game. So when you're up like you were versus Denver, you have to keep your foot on the gas. That's my thing with the Chiefs. Keep your foot on the gas and finish the game. Finish the game. Because this Houston team should have no business with you. No business. And I think when you're giving Isaiah Pacheco carries, you give him 9 carries in the first half, and he's averaging 5 yards a carry, he should be getting 9 more carries in the second half or more. Last game, he had 9 in the first, 3 in the second. For a second there, I go, did he get hurt? Did he get a concussion? Is he on the sideline somewhere? Or what happened? Did they bench him? I was looking for him. Because there was at times it was just Jerick McKinnon. And I know he had a great game. I know Jerick had a great game. But he should be on passing situations. Passing situations. Or little quick sweeps. Not these power gap runs when you're running downhill. That's Pacheco. You should be using Pacheco for that. So, feed the IP man. Feed the IP man, please. Just feed him. Give him, again, you never want to take the ball out of Patrick Mahomes' hand? Because some people are like, we're not gonna win. We're gonna lose if we don't run that ball. It's like, I don't know if that is necessarily true, because I've seen that a lot on like Twitter and stuff. And like when people say that, the only thing I can think of is like, but like Patrick Mahomes is your quarterback. Like it's not like this is Alex Smith and it's Jamal Charles. Like, oh, if you don't run the ball, you know what, you're gonna lose. No, I don't see that. Anytime you do take the ball out of Patrick Mahomes' hand, I do want to bring that point up. Yes, there are times you don't want to take the ball out of Patrick Mahomes' hand, but there's times you have to. You have to do it. And there's times lately they need to take the ball out of Patrick Mahomes' hand and run the ball. Isaiah Pacheco is good. He's good. Give him a chance to just run the ball. He's smashing guys over. So I really want to see Isaiah Pacheco just get more carries. I know it's like a broken record every week, but it has to happen for the Chiefs to have a certain style of play where they can open things up in the pass game. And another player I want to talk about real quick who's been so dominant, and he surpassed 10,000 yards, Travis Kelce. Travis Kelce, it's not like they've been bad. He hasn't played like Travis Kelce, even though they haven't been horrible games. Versus the Bengals game, I feel like he wasn't getting the ball, getting opportunities. When that happens, I want to see Travis Kelce not do this so much, and he really did it when he was younger in his career, when he used to be kind of a knucklehead. Is he kind of gets in his own head. He kind of, will drop a pass or not get open or something won't go his way, and, you kind of see him go or just pout. Travis, you got to stop pouting. You're probably one of my all-time favorite Chiefs. You got to stop pouting. I love you, brother. Well, I feel like sometimes when things don't go your way, you kind of, because you want it so bad. You're such a great player, and you kind of, you see this from Tom Brady. A lot of people try to act like, and these other players do it, and they're whining, and, and OBJ's throwing fits on the sideline. He's a diva. But when Tom Brady's throwing iPads, oh, he's competitive. It's his competitive nature, which I don't really like. It's just funny how OBJ's a diva, and these wide receivers are divas. Well, if Tom Brady does it, he just gets passion, competitive for the game. It's funny. You can kind of see the similarities why they do that. But when things don't go your way, man, you're one of the greatest tight ends of all time. Keep your head up, get to the next play, do your little move. You get people on every single time, catch the ball, and then do this in the sky, a little bow and arrow, and, have some swagger on the next play. Come on, baby. So I want to see Travis Kelce kind of get back in a groove versus Houston game, because they have nothing. Houston defense isn't like, it's bad. I wouldn't say it's the worst defense in the league, but it has some bright spots. But the Chiefs should be able to do what they want in Houston. And they're doing a 2 QB system now. Houston with Jeff Driscoll and, God forgive me, I forgot the other dude's name. Mullins. So, we'll see how that is. But the Chiefs should be able to dominate in this game. Another play I want to talk about, good bright spot, Harrison Butker looking like he's back, knocking in field goals, right up the uprights. He's looking good again. So it's good to see Harrison Butker is back, playing good again. Chris Jones, just being Chris Jones in his last game. George Karlaftis getting a sack and then a half a sack. George Karlaftis looking very good right now. I said this early on. I said this. I think he has 3 sacks on the season. I said the sacks are going to start coming for George K. They're going to start accumulating, and now George Karlaftis playing well, getting those sacks. Frank Clark, it's got to stop being like this. I want to see this consistency. If he can just end this last season, because it's going to be his last season as a Chief, with like 3-4 sacks, plays well in the playoffs, I think Chiefs fans can finally be like, okay, we were hard on Frank Clark, but at least he brought us a little something. And if they can get to the Super Bowl. So I want to see more consistency out of Frank Clark. Special teams group, the kick return team. I'm glad that Kadarius Toney is looking like he's going to come back. I want to see Kadarius Toney on the kick returns. because Watson is just catching the ball. He's fielding it. He's not running it out or anything. He's just boop. He's like, I have the ball. That's it. So I'm curious to see Kadarius Toney back in this role on the special team side. So looking forward for him being back and McCole Hardman being back. All right, everybody, that'll do it for today's video. Before I get out of here, though, I am going to give you guys my 3 players to watch. So my 3 players to watch are going to be George Karlaftis, Kadarius Toney on his way, coming back. And then for my last guy, I'm going to go with the young corners, because the young corners, this is a game they should be able to get right in. Yes, I'm a little worried if we go up against a high-powered offense in the playoffs, our young corners are going to struggle. So we're going to need our young corners to step it up. McDuffie's been playing very well. I have no problem with McDuffie's. It's the other guys. Watson, Williams, those are the guys that need to step it up and play a little bit better. So those are the players I have to watch. So let's get out of here, guys. Make sure you guys follow us on all social media. Make sure you check us out on Twitter, because I tweet every day, Chiefs Inside News, what's going on, upcoming videos, all sorts of stuff like that. So make sure you guys go follow me on Twitter. It's that easy. Just Jaden Lawler 1 right there. And then TikTok, of course, follow us on TikTok, guys. We post content every day. We post not just NFL, but all sports platforms. We go live. We talk sports. We debate. It is a great time over there. And, of course, on our 2 Instagrams, you keep up on our Instagram, the TPT Podcast, for the latest news and videos. And make sure you go check out Jaden's Jersey so you can get awesome hats like this, awesome shirts like this at Jaden's Jerseys. Not just NFL, NBA, MLB, college football, and basketball. We got all sorts of stuff over there. So make sure you guys just go check us out on all sports, all social media. And Colt will have a video for you guys this weekend. It should be a good one. We'll see you guys next time on the TPT Podcast.
Thanks for watching. Make sure you guys hit that notification bell, follow us on all social media, and check out our videos each week.